you so much for joining us. Paint us a picture of what's happening on the bourse and the movement thereof.
Well, we had another bearish day today. 24 stocks gaining, 35 stocks losing, and 6 stocks remaining unchanged. The trend has not really changed much from what we've been observing since the beginning of this week. The all-share index is tending more and more towards the lowest ever seen in 2 years, which was 19,800 points, which was sometime back in November last year. Hopefully, we hope for a slight increase before the end of the year. But at the moment, there is no reason, there is no drive that might impact that decision. But anyway, right now it's all bearish, it's all dull. There's little activity in the market right now.
When you say you're hoping for a slight increase before the end of the year, where exactly are you expecting growth to come from?
Well, hopefully in terms of liquidity, some sort of liquidity into the market. But from previous in the last few months that we had this BN pumping liquidity into the system, we didn't really see the effect on the stock market. So we hope that going towards the end of the month, we might see the effect of the liquidity that we're expecting into the system. But besides that, we do not see any form of movement.
All right, let's take a look at the Nigerian Brewries results that have come out. Its turnover and profit after tax growth has slowed down. Take us through what are some of the reasons behind that.
Oh, well, we had turnover growing by 16.23% to 108 billion. Also, net profit also growing by 20.54% to 23 billion. In terms, when you compare this quarter on quarter, for quarter two, in terms of turnover, we saw that turnover was 36 point grew by 36%, while this quarter we have that growing by 20.54. Sorry, net profit growing by 20.54%. There is the underlying reason we can tend towards the reduced consumer spending power for this quarter. This result of the global economic crisis, we cannot rule this out effectively. Also, we've seen competition growing in Nigeria in terms of the drinks industry. Guinness Nigeria, which currently holds about 25% of the beer consumption volume in Nigeria, has been making steady efforts to crop into the market share of Nigerian breweries. So this reduced growth trends for this quarter stems from either of the two reasons, which, as I said earlier, from the from increased competition and also
well, why is the company's operating costs, why has that gone up? The company's operating costs, why has that gone up?
Also, in terms of development, Guinness Nigeria is expanding rapidly, so we expect the operating expenses to always go up. In the past 5 years, they've expended a lot of money in Nigeria building new breweries, but overall, we expect these figures to actually modulate as they again some kind of good operating capacity. But this operating expenses is what we expect, but we also expect growth in terms of revenues, but which we have not seen this quarter. Increased growth in terms of revenue, which we have not seen this quarter. Fenly.
Now, which stock has more value? Is it Guinness or Nigerian Breweries?
Well, both of them are doing quite well. Nigerian Breweries from the beginning of this year, year on year, have increased from last year November was like 35 naira. Right now it's like 53 naira, which is remarkable considering the circumstances in the stock market in Nigeria. Also, Guinness has also done very well in terms of share price movements. Both of them are doing quite well. We can't say which one is better than the other right now, but both of them are doing quite well.